Good evening. I'm recording this video today not as Reverend Steve, but as Steve, the father of an addict. Today, August 31st, is International Overdose Awareness Day. And I'm sure many of my fellow parents, siblings, spouses, children have been walking around today wearing a purple ribbon for overdose awareness. I don't personally have one. But today is a day to remember that overdoses are a growing cause of death among young people in Canada. In 2016, it was thought that overdoses led to 17 hospitalizations and 7 deaths across Canada every single day. That doesn't sound like much, but it's every single day. COVID has exacerbated this. Hospital admissions are up to almost 21 per day. And deaths, we're dealing with over 20 deaths a day on average due to drug overdose. That's here in 2022. A lot of overdoses don't even get reported. They don't get counted. My son overdosed here in our house one day, and luckily someone was with him and gave him 2 hits of Narcan, and we just let him sleep it off. It was never statistically recorded. We should have taken him to the hospital, but we didn't. That was our choice, and we were hoping that he would not be using. Part of what every loved one hopes for. Every addict out there is a parent, a child, a brother, a sister, someone who was loved, someone who never sought to be an addict. They never sought to put their lives in mortal danger. They never woke up thinking, I'm going to use a potentially lethal substance and maybe end my life today. 97% of opiate overdose deaths are considered to be unintentional. That was not what the person was looking for. From my own studies, research, and education, one of the things that I know for certain is that most opiate users especially have stopped using for pleasure. By the time they get to the point of addiction, they're just trying to stave off pain. Any pleasure that they get out of the use of the drug is because that aching, craving need within them is what the drug is addressing. Today, as the sun goes down, 20 more are going to have been recorded as dying somewhere across the nation. We need to pray about this, lift it up to God, and wonder what we can do to change the situation, to change our approach to these people, to be less judgmental, be more compassionate, more loving, more understanding. Don't just write them off as dregs of society. Somebody loves them or loved them. And the one that they're failing to love is themselves. And all we can do is try to love them for themselves. That's really all I have to say today. But for all those who are going to be dealing with consequences in the morning,